Yo, just excuse my mess, y'all. As you can see, you know.
We just squared what relative equal lows.
Think we might push up first. Oh god, fuck. This shit's pissing me off.
So boom. Looking on the here, we have. I think we have a little bit more sell side liquidity to target. If I'm not mistaken, this is MNQ or MES's all-time highs. MNQ hasn't hit all-time highs yet. Yeah. Eight a.m. They're able to come up 30. So it's definitely possible. Thank you. Am I mudded? Market is open, chat. MES is pushing lower to take out the London low to then try to go high for the previous day highs. low key, what I can see happening is we sweep the London low on MES, then we come down and sweep this right here on MNQ. This is our manipulation leg, so we'd be looking for a inverse fair value gap on here. If we come down to sweep this, and then both pairs are going to sync up and continue higher.
Come on, let's go.
So did we even try to look at my page? Minoxidil. None of the C tier. It's really good at cleaning your hair, but since it doesn't block DHT, once you stop using that product, it's going to hair transplant. I would go D tier first, but well paired with something like a DHT. My hair from look at my eyebrows, big.
That makes sense. I'm looking at it now. This was low run liquidity. We came up, swept it out, pushed down. You might go a little bit lower to sweep London and then sweep that most recent low, or like the swing low. This looks like accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Only time will tell. I'll go lower. If we just accumulate here, and honestly, I'd look to take shorts in this 5 minute when it forms. Push lower to take London, Asia lows. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for this 5 minute to form, and then from there, if the 5 minute gets respected, we look for shorts. If it gets disrespected, we look for longs. That would tell us our short term like bias. So I kind of have to wait for this 5 minutes to close. If we close above it, get an inverse. That'd be a better confluence for longs. Same with the MES. But isn't that considered like fading? I don't really know my terms. I just kind of, you know. I don't know. Something about early morning 5 value gaps, like 5 minute. Early morning 5 minute fair value gaps are like strong as hell. I don't know. That's literally what happened yesterday or some shit, I think. Tapped into a 5 minute fair value gap. Respected the fuck out of it. And then just went in the other direction. We're creating a bunch of low run liquidity on MES. So I think this is going to be perfect if we tap into that 5 minute with this low run liquidity. MES is going to tap up soon. I can guarantee it. Alright, so now I'm looking honestly for shorts if we get a good reaction off that. So I think it's strong on here because you have like this low, like low run liquidity on here. I mean, we still could inverse it. So honestly, I'll just enter the trade immediately. This is a crazy ass stop loss. I'm not gonna enter the trade immediately. We gotta shorten our spread or whatever. If this is a 5-minute IFEG, we're also about to get it on MES. I'd look for like I think we're gonna eventually get a retracement. So damn, that's crazy. So if I wouldn't have been such a bitch, I would have entered longs right here. Targeting the top of here. I would have been hit my shits. The shit. What the settings? Do you think we need a TP1 here, chat? Yes. The reason why I say that is because I'm looking at MES right here, and they're still pushing like lower. So that's why I'm gonna have break even TP1 here, just so I can like protect my stop loss. Hopefully last time I don't get fucked, because that would actually suck. And what I mean by that is like getting stiffed, bro. I'm supposed to get 95 extra monies. Oh shit, it closed below. Closed below our point here, guys. Yeah, I'm bit as you. Low liquidity resistance just got taken out. That's why I think they pushed down. Shit, who knows, bro? always get the choppy trades, bro. So unfortunate. Like if I would have taken this trade, it would have been like a straight shot, Look, and then this swing low. You got your little touch into the discounted price, net fair value gap, and you continue higher. As soon as you get to where I enter, bro, holy, it's funny. Just created like equal highs. Honestly, I think if we close below this zone, like if we close below here, we're most likely gonna hit my stop loss. Because it's looking like this is a resistance zone. Yeah, I gotta look at this next time, bro. They both had swept it. I mean, maybe it was a good thing waiting for the 5 minute to get respected or disrespected because of these London lows. I think honestly, that's true. Like, if we would have respected this, it could have been a retracement at that, you know, tiny little retracement to get us fuel for the London and Asia low. So I think that was pretty good on me, I guess. Damn. It's looking like we're about to come down, chat.
The woman dove into the sea to swim, but while she was resting peacefully in the water, she suddenly felt something strange pulling her body down. Frightened, she quickly looked around, trying to understand what was happening, but she saw absolutely nothing. In despair, she tried to
Oh, shucks. Looks like we're about to get stopped out, gang. I think if I get stopped out, that'll probably be my only trade of the day. Only because we kind of are pretty shoppy a little bit. And I don't want to just enter in blindly. So
but she saw absolutely. One simple test to know if the relationship is gonna work is worth 100%. I don't know if the context of nothing. Percent. Yeah. If it has to prove that or less than, just do it. If it takes that, the question mark behind are you good? Pack it up. Alright. Do you guys ever wonder why it's spelled camouflage and not? Not what? Comment is booty, bro. Loading just fine for me, bro. He said. What the hell? It got cut off at the same point again. What are the chances? It didn't get cut off, bro. It's literally right there. No, my phone must be bugging now. For me, it cuts off right before he says. That's crazy, bro. I'll send you a screenshot of what it actually says. See, I'm not crazy. It literally cuts off at the same point in the DM you sent me. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's definitely there. Maybe you should get a new phone. Damn, yeah, bro. My parents must be censoring my phone or some shit. That's crazy. Couldn't find a new one today. You guys ever wonder? Is it true? Sick of it. This lioness is about to die of thirst. A bone becomes stuck in her fangs. She cannot even perform the most basic movement drinking water at this point. She has been eaten for 2 weeks. Extreme food examiner words nothing in full way. But at this point, animal rescuers discovered this lioness. After observing her for a while, they immediately prepared a rescue operation. Rescuers used the anesthesia effect and shot the lioness. The lioness woke up instantly. Fortunately, as anesthesia shot hit the lioness with precision. After a short wait, the lioness slowly fell asleep. Soon, we got out of the car and took the lioness. For safety, she first put the anesthesia effect to check if the lioness was completely unconscious. Then she took out a wrench and began rescuing the lioness. To avoid accidentally damaging the lioness's teeth, everyone in Sue's coworkers was extremely careful. Under Sue's patient operation, the hole was quickly extracted by her and the lioness. They can be seen that the stomach lioness is not full of time. Immediately after, Susan carefully removed the anesthesia, but they haven't finished their task yet. They must wait for the lioness to wake up and reveal. Because the sleeping lioness in this desert would easily attract the attention of the predators, the animal rescuers decided to take her to a relatively safe place. To facilitate observation for recovery later, Susan cut the hair from the animal lioness's tail. After a journey of 7 kilometers, they took the lioness out of the car, and they also prepared bark so she could feel the teeth cut. Next, the animal detector stayed in the car, waiting patiently for the lioness to wake up. It's life.
I need a bitch to hold me down. Yeah, I've been feeling for love. They don't need just some love. If you don't love me, it's just
Hell no. Big Kim had it. She takes me fast. Let me see that fast.
I need a bitch to hold me down.
Fucking dab on them haters. Jeez. Oh wow. Yo. That shit was a full retracement, gang. Tapped into here, and then for those who thought it was gonna go up, stopped them out. Should we let it run to full TP? Honestly, if we break above here, I might actually just let it run to full TP. And then have my trailing stop loss be like tighter. If that makes sense. I mean, the discounts price is right here. Uh-oh. Well, that's the thing. It's like I'm going for break even. And it's like I'm not even dealing with too many contracts to really. Not too many contracts, but my spread, like my size. Oh. I think if I were doing like a 1 to 3, maybe we could take profit, but I mean, we're gonna get some boost here eventually because on MES, this right here, there's gonna be sell orders above this, so we might purposely stop them out and take that high. I mean, I guess I'll leave it there. Okay, so a 134 and a 222. That's a 178 average RR.
Sugar anywhere. I feel lost.
Lost? What do you mean?
Something's happening.
Andrew and Violet pair. Here you go, Mom. Oh no, my hands are so slippery. Oh no. Nice. Here you go, Mom.
Autobot. And I'm gonna activate.
Here you go, Mom. Oh no, my hands are so slippery. Oh no.
Autobot. And I'm gonna activate this y'all's question. Do you only get, because this is a dry ass piece of meat, do y'all get, like, you only get wet when you're attracted to somebody or like in a sexual encounter? Is that the only time y'all get wet? Like, is this.
As Polly.
Oh my god, I love you so much. Just perfect. Fantasy the dressing room can come back in the higher time frame OTE from the Asia highs to the Kura highs. Smack that drop right there. Takes it out to the bang. Nothing.
As Polyester Man walked into the room of people who have rooms of people, Dr. Pay notices them and the whole room of people began opening fire on them. As Haskell tosses a bagel to buy them time, Paul tosses him a polyester shooter, forcing him to learn swinging on the spot. Although Haskell didn't get the hang of it at first, he was forced to learn as Freaky Nicky lunges at him while doing the viral obsession dance. With the right motivation, Haskell finally learns how to swing properly, and after Paul kicks Freaky Nicky, the two seemingly make it out until Paul starts getting polyester static shock and Freaky Nicky returns. But luckily they are saved by another polyester man, but not just any other polyester man. This is Bonnie, and in her world she was the one and only polyester girl and also the dream girl walleye of her world since she loved playing peak music like Misery. However, one day as she was taking on a villain, she went a little too rough and realized that she ended the "you sure?" kid, and after that day she turned to a life of altruism and helped people relieve their pain instead of inflicting it, earning the nickname of the Bird God. However, one day she was teleported into another dimension where she met Haskell. However, they didn't have time to talk as a barrage of gunfire came at them. As James Doherty looks back on the time Polyester Man ruined his carjacking spree, leading to his family finding out about his crimes, and then ironically getting into a car accident, Freaky Nicky returns without the polyester people, which gets Money Pilot Man angry. However, as Freaky Nicky explains that this was proof that the polyester accelerator worked, Doherty calms down Money Pilot Man. Meanwhile, as Haskell starts shoveling the snow, Paul was like, "Not bad, kid," and as they arrived at Joe Mama's house for refuge, Paul starts regretting it. However, it was too late to turn now. As Polyester Man.
I think I just figured out the post-credit scene. It's a Spider-Man brand new day. Spoilers ahead, but we all know that Ned created the Spidey Tracker app, right? Something that was made by Ned to help him find out the identity of Spider-Man. Not to out him, but to just thank him for saving him over the years. Now, I was slightly confused on how it worked. Like, is it just a Spider-Man sighting app? Like, people see him, they put it into the app, and they're like, oh, now we have to look where he is, where he's going. Something that wasn't explicitly said, but I don't think that's how it works. So you remember the scene where MJ brings Peter back to their apartment, and Ned gets his notification on his phone, and Spider-Man's in his exact same apartment complex. Like, there's a tracker on Spider-Man himself, right? Now, obviously, there's no tracker on Spider-Man's suit. I deduce that it can't be sightings where people say, oh, this is where Spider-Man is where he's going. But it could be an app that tracks energy signature. The same way you track energy signature from vibranium or gamma radiation, or most notably from the Infinity Stone. But in this case, just like Peter created the universal emitter that targets specific genetic strands, the tracker targets a very specific energy signature coming from Spider-Man. Something that every Spider-Man may share in every single universe. So it's exactly why the tracker moves from Queens to space. Now, why space? So a while back ago, there was a leak script that came out on Reddit about just the opening scene. I don't know if it's real or not, but this may add some validity to it. Talk about incursion happening between two worlds, and Tobey Maguire's world was one of them. So while I was writing home, I started putting two together, and then it all. The other day, while I was reading, I put together a theory on what I thought the opening act would be for Avengers Doomsday, where I I had said that I think the movie opens with an incursion happening between the Fantastic Four world and Tobey Maguire's world, where the birds collide, and Tobey's world gets completely annihilated. Which is why in the Avengers Doomsday trailer, Johnny is guarding and holding Franklin, and behind him we see an incursion happening, and that's why Franklin is watching inside his chair. In which this is where the Thunderbolt post-credit scene is actually just starting for Doomsday. But that post-credit scene doesn't take place right after Thunderbolt. It takes place 14 months after the events of Thunderbolt. And it's Spider-Man Brand New Day takes place 4 years after No Way Home, because we saw Endgame Brave and then Fear of Brand New Day. That means that after Thunderbolt ends, then Brand New Day happens about a year later. And if the Thunderbolt post-credit scene takes place 14 months after the movie, that would mean there's only 2 months between the end of Spider-Man Brand New Day and the beginning of that post-credit scene. So what if the post-credit scene for Spider-Man Brand New Day takes place 2 months after Brand New Day? Well, then these two scenes are happening at the exact same time. So what if in the post-credit scene, Spider-Man Brand New Day, they're tracking an energy signature of a Spider-Man, but not Tom Holland's. And that...
In a world where powers are ranked by color, green is weak, yellow is strong, and red is unstoppable.
Be tickling my balls or something, bro? Like,
Neil had no color at all, but he was the kindest guy in school. He carried heavy equipment for teachers and always stood up for kids getting picked on. Yet despite his constant kindness, everyone walked all over him every single day. A ruthless yellow-type bully named Marcus slammed Neil into the gym walls, taking his lunch money and mocking him for being a useless zero. Neil never complained and never fought back. Everything changed when Marcus crossed the line. One afternoon, he trapped a small green-type freshman in the hallway, threatening to blast him with his yellow energy. Neil stepped directly between them to protect the kid, taking a brutal energy hit straight to the chest. Marcus laughed, charging up a glowing yellow fist to finish him off. Neil did dodge. He casually reached out and caught Marcus's heavy fist with a single hand, stopping it dead in its tracks. Suddenly, a blinding blue light shot out from Neil's eyes, blasting a violent shockwave that sent Marcus flying across the hallway. Nobody in history had ever seen a blue aura. After years of being bullied for having no power, Neil shocked the entire school.
I get drunk on jealousy, but you come back each time you leave. 'Cause darling, I'm a nightmare dressed like a daydream. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over.
it's getting awfully close to my stop loss, innit? I really hope nothing happens to my stop loss, NQ. Not gonna lie though, it's gonna get diddled. I'm not gonna lie. I see right now. Got this. Come on, going down, Trent. That's not cool, innit? How much are we down on the day? 189. 186. Boom. So we know next time that when we sweep out this on both MES and MNQ, and then we also on MES tap into London session, and then we start to see a reversal off that, this inverse fair value gap, literally following our rules. We would have been out in what, like 10 minutes? 8 minutes. It would have been an 8-minute trade for a 1 to 2. Oh, now we gotta wait till Monday. Disgusting. Disgusting. Gotta wait till Monday. Terrible. Fuck you, kid.